Hey peeps! So, seeing as it's the end of summer and we're into autumn now, I've been a bit lazy on the patio update because people just generally didn't seem that interested in it. But you know what? I'm just going to do an update seeing as I'm on a roll and I'm out here anyway. And it's about to pour with rain, so I don't know when it's going to be dry next. So I'm just going to do a quick update now while I'm out here. So, as you can see, in my corner here, you would have seen it in my Agapanthus update, that I've started to overwinter my plants. But over the summer, and again I'll put links to my videos below, you can see that my plants that I started off that were quite small have done a lot of growing. And here's one of my fuchsias. You can see that I've kind of just staked it there because it was starting to flop over and looking a bit messy, so I've just kind of tidied it up so it looks nice. And that's the other one. Now I originally did plant 4 per pot, but no, wait, I only planted 2 per pot, that's right, and I had another pot of 2, but I gave those away to my sister-in-law, and they're doing great. But it's okay, I think I have enough fuchsia here. They've really bushed out well, and hopefully they keep alive over the winter, because I've put them here in my corner with my windbreaker here, my wall for my shed here, my house here with my radiator right there, so hopefully it keeps them warm enough. And that's it's a little bit of a new addition. That's some mini what do you call it, sempervivums, that like kind of cluster. So I was given those. So hopefully they fare well, and I have something pretty to look at next spring. So yeah, those are my fuchsias. Those are my sempervivums. Put some more sempervivums in here. So yeah, we'll see where that one goes. And my passion flower. Oh, look at this! I've had a few flowers over the spring and summer, but not like a huge flush, just some, the odd couple that have opened at a time. See, this one that's closing, but I've never had like a full flush, just a couple at a time. Yeah, there was like 3 or 4, so there's another one that's kind of closing up there. But yeah, again, considering that started off as just those 2 tiny little cuttings, it's done a lot of growing, and I've actually had to add 2 more climbing poles in there since the first time I showed this to you. So there's 4 climbing poles in there, some flowers, and hopefully that survives the winter. And of course my fig tree. Now I don't know what's going to go on with this. I have no room in the house and no greenhouse to put it in. So again, I've just popped him here, and I'm going to hope for the best. I hope I don't lose him, but yeah, we'll see. And my Nastradatum, I think this is the edible flowers and the plants. I forget the name of it. Anyone that want to remind me about what the name of this is, then feel free to comment below, let me know. But it's cool, it's beautiful, and it's easy growing, and not to mention really yummy. It kind of has that taste of arugula to it. So yeah, there you go. It's done a lot of growing since my last patio update. As you can see, it's really bushed out, and it's in a much larger pot now. So that's cool. So here are some of my sedums, the cuttings that I had, and this one's really done well. This is a bowl of cuttings that I'm hoping will bush out and look pretty. Some more sempervivums, some more starts of sedums and semps. So hopefully next spring these are really going to look bushy. That's not one I'm planning to keep, that's actually for Hannah, but it still looks cool anyway. And my mini roses, which I moved from this stone planter here into here, because I noticed over the summer with the intense heat, it just destroyed the leaves, and I had to just keep cutting it back. And now you can see, just as summer is ending, it's starting to regenerate, but yeah, come when it starts to freeze, I think I might do another trim down of this for the winter, but we'll see. Maybe I bring it indoors, I'm not sure yet. But he seems to be doing much better here, and I figured, well, next spring I can just try moving him somewhere else so he's not stuck in the corner here getting blasted by direct intense sun, because that really didn't do him much good. Because it's a shame, I started doing a video on him which I just had to abort because he was in such a sorry state, but I'm really happy to see this now. And hope, well, I clearly haven't lost him, so hopefully next spring I'll have more luck with getting some more beautiful roses from him. And this is what I put in the stone plot in its place. It's my other fuchsia, the white and pink one, and it's looking gorgeous. And look, it even has a fruit. So this is what I was saying the last time, I think. Pretty sure I mentioned this before, but when it's done flowering, it will produce these fruits here, and they are edible, and they're yummy. They're nice. I like them. They kind of taste like cherries, but not quite. So yeah, fuchsia fruit. That's cool. And here I have. So my basil is still doing well. I kept that over the season. My mint. Parsley is just, I think bugs came because it's just completely gone, but there's the parsley, and I forget what this is, but it done well over the summer. And this is my, yeah, that. But I didn't get any flowers. It just grew a whole lot. So moving on over to here, it's my angel hair vine. It's looking absolutely fabulous, but when it starts to get a bit colder, I'm actually going to slot him. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm going to slot him behind here, but this is another pot. I forget what the name of this flower is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Again, if you know the name of this one, please comment below. Let me know, because I'm really, really enjoying this. I grew this one from seed back in March, and it's taken this long for it to all grow, bush out, and start producing some flowers for me. But I think it was worth the wait, because this is just beautiful. So yeah, this is where I'm going to put the maiden hair vine, just here. So hopefully it will be insulated enough for the winter. And this is just my big pot of pansies and forget-me-nots and various other different flowers. And I kind of had to chop them back because they were getting a bit leggy and messy, but they're still hanging in there. We'll see what happens with that next spring, if I'll need to empty it out and start over, or maybe I get flowers again. We'll see. Watch the space. And more herbs. This is my thyme and rosemary. Again, it's considering I bought just a couple of pots at the beginning of spring, I've had enough herbs for the season. And there's my sage, again doing well. But we'll see how these fare over winter. If they survive, they survive. If I need to repot, then more videos. Yay. So again, excuse the mess here, still need to sweep. So this is what's left of my lavender. Out of 3 plants, this one survived, and hopefully it doesn't completely die on me, but we'll see. It didn't really do too well, but I think the summer was just so insanely hot here, it just fried a lot of my plants. And my spring onions or chives. Now my sempervivum's in full bloom. Look at this. Oh, look at all this. Is that not spectacular? And a couple of the flowers that are just dead now, so I'm just going to remove those. And those are my other sems. So I started this pot again. It used to be full to the brim, but I put some new ones in because I wanted a bit more diverse, because there was too much of this one in there. See all those pups in the cute? Oh, it's a weed. Let's pull that out. Okay. So it just had a lot of the same in there, so I wanted to put a bit of diversity, so I put a couple of arachnoids in and this red and green one, and I've kept this big cluster of this one here, which is now in blue. But isn't that gorgeous, guys? And my pansies and violas again cut down, not looking so hot at the moment. A couple of stragglers here for the season, but yeah, we'll see what happens with this, whether it regrows or whether I need to repot. And yeah, final shot. Now I can show my garden and not be completely embarrassed about it. Here it is. I've just seeded the patchiness of the grass in hopes that it fills out a bit. So I thought I'd give a nice shot of this, so hopefully next spring there'll be something prettier to look at. And you know what? Usually I wouldn't be like too embarrassed. Well, I was embarrassed before about just how bad this garden got. So I'll dig through my pictures and insert some work in progress shots, because yeah, after about 3-4 years of neglect, depression, shit hitting the fan with my life, you know, if you've been following my journey of life videos, you'll probably get why, you know, my life has been a bit of a train wreck. So some things got left by the wayside, and the garden was one of them. But hopefully I can make up for that, and it all going well next spring, maybe I'll do a garden series on this channel, see what I come up with to do with this space. And of course my table that I worked hard on is covered up for the winter, so it still looks pretty next spring. And a final shot of a pot of sempervivums and sedums, also acting as a weight so the wind doesn't blow this cover away. Alright, so I think that's it for the patio, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, it's much appreciated. Much love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!